Hello. Today I just want to share with you my why. My why is I say my why is because with everything we do, we usually have a reason behind it, right? We buy a car. Why? Because we needed a bigger car, we needed a smaller car, needed a newer car. We're buying a house. Why? Because we're in the upsize, downsize, need more room. So we all have our whys for different things in life. If you're not familiar with my long story, I invite you to just look at my profile or come read on my blog, monelahatler.com, a little bit of my story. Now, my why originally, why I started this, and yeah, you asked me what I started. I probably should say that. The reason I started this network marketing, and yes, I know the cliche, I know about the rumors. I admit to some of the rumors in some companies I have been, okay? I'm not completely like, oh no, that sounds great, you know? It's no different than any other thing, but that's another video. So my why in the beginning was I was going stir crazy. Again, for the ones who know my story, I got medically retired from the military, and they pretty much told me I'm too broke to work anywhere else, which is right. You see me here all the time on these videos, and sometimes you might notice my speech being a little bit slurred or a little slow. It's not coming out the way. And that doesn't mean I've been drinking all day. I wish sometimes I could drink all day, especially with homeschooling. But I have a brain injury, I have other deficits due to this, and so I can't really go work outside the house because short-term, long-term memory stuff, there's a whole bunch of stuff going on. So my why started out about 9 years ago, and I went with the company because I was just going crazy. I was going nuts. We needed money. You know, my income wasn't coming in. VA doesn't pay you great either, and so I was like, you know what, I can't work outside the home. Maybe I can find something in the home. And so I did that for a while, and then I stopped because it was costing me more money than anything else. And then we moved to Alabama, and after, moving in and getting everything organized and situated, my why came back. We needed a little bit of money. I was going crazy. That was before I had my chickens and my ducks. And so that was my why, and not a big why for me was like I was on the hunt for like 10 years trying to find something that will work with my skin that I could actually use. We're talking lotions, body wash, all that good stuff, and that was really my biggest why. So that was my why. Now my why has shifted over the last couple of years since I've been with the company. I went from finally having everything I need for my skin to now there's other expenses. My car, hunk of junk. Chevy Suburban, you keep hearing me say that it's a hunk of junk, okay? We bought that back then because I can't ride in a smaller car than a Tahoe. So we bought that car, and like literally it's falling apart. The car is 6 years old. We bought it brand new off the lot, and everything inside is breaking. It's like shitty craftsmanship. I'm sorry, it's shitty craftsmanship in the Chevys, okay? And so I really would like to have a newer car. Doesn't have to be a brand new, but a newer car. So that's what we're saving up for. And we bought an RV a few months back, and now my husband's Raptor is acting up too. So we have to get that one fixed. So right now we can't travel with it, which really sucks. So we're trying to buy a 250 and trade this one in. And then my why from this kind of shifted again a little bit. We still want those, but now it's we have talked to people, and we come up to the conclusion that we think a service dog will be beneficial and great for my 11-year-old. If you don't know, he has high functional autism, Asperger's, and he is really, his anxiety is off the roof. Like, he slept in our bed for the longest. We finally got him in his room, and then somehow something happened. Now he's back in our room. He was in our bed for months. Now at least he's sleeping in his bed next to my bed. Talk about privacy. And so I kept writing about the service dogs. And I heard that they are great, especially for autistic kids. because when they have meltdowns and stuff, they gravitate to something, you know, and those dogs can sense all that. But did you know that a service dog costs between $20,000 and $40,000? Like, that's insane. That's like a car. And I understand there's a lot of training that goes into that, and there's a lot of organizations that help out with that, but you still have a big chunk of money you got to invest, and then you got to wait 2 to 4 years. And now in 2 to 4 years, he could be so bad off because his anxiety is getting worse that he will not come from underneath the bed or something, you know? I mean, kids hide in all kinds of places when they're scared. I mean, for crying out loud, he doesn't even go in the kitchen by himself. So we're looking into getting a dog that has a good demeanor and everything, that he bonds with, because he has to bond with it. And then right now I'm talking to a trainer who would help and train the dog for us and then show us how to continuously train the dog. Again though, that's still, you're gonna be up in about $5,000 just for that, okay? He wants a pug. At least it's not a boxer. They are adorable, don't get me wrong, they're so adorable. But they drool, like they're little drool buckets, like, ugh. I mean, it's worse enough if your kids pukes up off of you. Now you got a drool bucket dog, you know. So, but you know, if that's what he gonna bond with, then that's what he gonna bond with. We're trying to rescue one. So I don't want to go and buy a puppy because I like to rescue animals, you know. So yeah, so that's what we're looking for right now. That's my new why. And always remember, in any situation, what was your why? Is that why still today as prominent to you as it was maybe 5 months ago? If not, there's nothing wrong in changing your why, okay? It doesn't matter if it's a business or personal. Yeah, well, I want this car, I need a bigger car because of that. But then you realize, you know, not really, it's functional, you know, change your why, you know, find something else. That's all I have for today. Thank you for listening, and I hope y'all have a blessed day. Bye, guys.